Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Okay, so these doors all have... Okay, I see. So I'm going to have to... Yep. I smell what you're stepping in, game. Excuse me.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, let's snag that box. I'll almost certainly need it for something. Oh, and I'm back in the room I came in. Actually, why don't I put that there? There we go. Okay, more tools. We've got one box, and presumably there's somewhere I have to go with them. One problem I have with the whole 3D puzzler genre is once a map starts getting beyond a certain size, I have trouble keeping it in my head. Usually because the landmarks in the level are not distinct enough for me to recognize where I'm going. I mean, anyone who's watched me wander around in basically any 3D game knows exactly what this is like.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation.
Oh.
While the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people
Son of a-
passing Chinese words are reading from instruction
Oh, that's
books?
a run button. Okay. I didn't mean to talk over the dialogue there, but it was kind of revelatory. Ooh.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Ooh. That's a little menacing. Okay, so... Okay, so I assume that this is going to open this shutter, at least after I don't drop it on the floor. Okay, so that looks pretty much like the way out. Problem is, there's something. Oh. So if I put that there, I should be able to reach back through the grating after I pass through this door, or this door here, and escape. There we go.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
So I'm going to read that out in case it's too blurry. I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? I'll badly imitate his accent and just say, well, I like to watch. See, I couldn't even finish that because my... Poor dead guy. Killed off screen. I don't even know if any of the crew's actually alive or if... See, I just feel this is a way for Tom to get into the base for his own interest. Oh wait, that's dead guy's room. Hey, this seems kind of useful. Can I just... No? Okay. Wait a minute. Seems a little... I mean... I guess we haven't seen anything 0G in here, so I guess the dirt in that potted plant isn't a big deal, but... Oh! I guess we're on to Chapter 3. Zip. Zip. Zip.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take
Ethically
actions in response
suboptimal.
to a set of constraints.
There is
What
literally...
do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
We're just going to leave that deliberately open, are we? So I've got 2 boops. Oh, okay. There's the solution. We just need to... Ugh, Mother Hubbard. Is there a way I could have taken that with me if I set it on the, hold on. I feel like I'm just reverting to a former state, though. So I can put this up here. Wait. Okay, we're basically just doing object smuggling 201 here. I don't know why that took so long to click with me, but yeah, this is... We just reduce it to a previously known solution. And work from there. There we go.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Oh, it doesn't reach that far. Damn. And none of those are anything I can... Wait. If I have that ramp down, I can close this door. Derp.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally
that shuts off
ambivalent.
the
It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
Oh, I see what the thing is. There's two, yeah, there's two thingies. There's two collectors, basically. So I can throw the switch, and the gravity beam remains on. But now I have to turn it off by grabbing the ball. Clever. I like it.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative? But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
You know what? I'm going to take that with me just in case. Oh, don't. I regret to inform you, I am bad at videos game. Oh, there's nothing down here. I thought I saw a door at the end. Oh, is it this puzzle again? No. Oh, you clever, clever girl. Okay, let's go get the blinky. And now we see why there's a second thing here, so I can change the order of my stack. Oh no, now I can't get back across. Oh yes I can. Oh, that's why that platform is here. Whoops. Durr. Okay. I feel very silly right now. Okay, blinking light installed.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Okay. I gotta admit, that's pretty good. Ah, there's the gimmick. Drop box on platform. Everything is solved. So first... Dope.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Does that change anything? Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, Oh, that little thing prevents that from working. Cute. Oh, it prevents that one from working too. Well, that just bites my ass. Oh, that keeps functioning whether it's extended or not. So does that help me grab it from in here, maybe? Haha.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
Okay, so... Oh, so if I have that ramp down, I can take this up and bring it over here and stick it somewhere? I don't know. Aha. There we go. So that opens that door. Okay, I think I see what I'm trying to do. Yep. And would you know, I can grab it from the top, because I'm sure as soon as I turn left... Oh. Oh, I didn't even need it. Well, no sense
I've
in
started to
being
collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Okay, I don't like this at all. This is not a puzzle. This is just a manual dexterity thing. And it clearly doesn't want you to use a trackball, which I use. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. I just didn't roll it down far enough. Mm-hmm. Okay. Having to adjust the heights like that manually.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Okay, I'll be right back. I